other important aspect is generative AI. Gen AI, we hear about, we see how you can use this data that to create email, social content. But mostly when I'm this example, it's like when you doing a client communication, tenant communication. So you can use the AI model. Basically do email. So you can actually, for example, look at a tenant and say, hey, at least one, hey, I need to communicate, or find tenants that are not paying or paying. And then you can compose an email to basically to them, basically through the platform. Okay. Okay, so basically what it does, it can compose. This is really the beauty of generative AI. People are using for blogs and website content and everything else. So people are using this for, so you can generate any stakeholders you want to send a summary of notes to CFO. The other important aspect, which I didn't mention here, is like when we talked about public-private data. Mm-hmm. The private data is, for example, you got on a conference call, and you summarize the Google Meet notes and transcribed, or you got on a call with a tenant or with a landlord, depending upon which side of the coin you're working in. So you can look at the transcribed data. You can upload it into the system as a private data. This is your private data. Right. And you can upload this and say, hey, just compose an email summarizing my meeting with the tenant, or please summarize the meeting with the landlord, or XYZ. It can summarize it. And you have meeting notes. You can compose a beautiful email, send that to email. And this is all done within the platform or outside, whatever, and they copy paste into your Outlook or Gmail, whatever you're using. Again, this is really one of the cases that you hear a lot. About Gen AI, generating emails, blogs, social content, PowerPoint presentation, sentiment analysis. You get on a calls with, and you can do sentiment analysis, what the mood was on the call. Hey, everybody was happy or the cheerful, and people had a lot of questions. And that is really where the Gen AI is coming into play. Again, what is Gen AI? It is summarizing it for you. It has the power of understanding common language and outputting the data that you wanted in. And we have a lot of use cases where our customers are asking the information to be translated in German, French. Say, hey, I'm talking to somebody in France, and my tenant is in France, by the way, and I want this email to go in French. Beautiful. You can translate in French. Okay, then you don't have to know French. You can say, all right, here's the tenant communication. The tenant is in especially for, a lot of companies who are multinational, they have a global presence. And it's awesome that how you can leverage the AI technology to do translation and multilingual. And it's done pretty decent job. We have a lot of customers that where people are using have global presence. And so using this technology to leverage that is really one of the important classic cases of Gen AI. Okay.